Next up, a brief recap on Newton's third law. Yes, if we remember, Newton's third law states that anytime there's a force of A acting on B, then there exists an equal force of B acting on A. It has the same magnitude, same number of newtons, force B onto A, and the main idea is that the direction is in the opposite, so clearly this is going from A to B. The force from B to A is going to be in the opposite direction, and this is true for all forces. The main law is that forces come in pairs, and yeah, it's a pretty simple law, but pretty fundamental to a lot of physics problems involving forces, and especially the next one involves this law pretty extensively. It is problem 22. So yeah, this is pretty much all we need to know, and it looks pretty good. All right, problem 22. We have a 15 kilogram car is pushing a 4,000 kilogram truck. So say it's a box. And it's pushing this bigger truck, which is 4,000 kilograms. And it's pushing it in this direction. It's accelerating at 2 meters per second squared. So assuming there's no frictional force, it's asking what is the force that the truck is exerting on the car back in this direction. So back to Newton's third law, we talked a little bit about that. It's just that every time you're exerting a force on something, that thing is exerting the same force back on you, same magnitude, opposite direction. So it's pretty applicable to this situation right here, where we have a car exerting a force on the truck, and we can find that pretty easily using Newton's second law, and then that would be the same thing as the truck exerting the force on the car, because forces come in pairs, as Newton said in his third law. So F, I guess we can say car on truck equals mass times acceleration, and it's the mass and the acceleration of the thing that's actually accelerating. So in this case, the mass is 4,000 times 2 meters per second squared equals 8,000 newtons. That's what the car is exerting on the truck, and therefore the magnitude is also the same of the truck going back on the car. So the answer is 8,000 newtons. Answer choice D.